Once upon a time, in a lush green meadow, there lived a hard-working ant named Annie and a carefree cricket named Charlie. The meadow was a beautiful place, filled with vibrant flowers, tall grasses, and a sparkling stream that flowed gently through it. While the ant was known for her diligence and foresight, the cricket was famous for his joyful songs and carefree attitude. As summer approached, the sun shone brightly, and the meadow came alive with the sounds of nature. Annie, the ant, spent her days gathering food and preparing for the winter ahead. She would scurry back and forth, collecting seeds, grains, and bits of food to store in her underground home. Every day, she worked tirelessly, her tiny legs moving swiftly as she carried her burdens. Meanwhile, Charlie, the cricket, spent his days lounging in the sun, singing cheerful melodies, and enjoying the warmth of the summer. He would often see Annie working hard and would call out to her, "Why do you work so much, dear Annie? Come and sing with me. Life is too short to worry about the future." Annie would pause for a moment, wiping the sweat from her brow, and reply, "Charlie, you must understand that winter is coming. If I don't prepare now, I won't have enough food to survive. You should join me in gathering food instead of singing all day." But Charlie would just laugh and say, "Oh, Annie, there's plenty of time for that. Winter is far away. Come, let's enjoy the sunshine and the beauty of today." And so, the days turned into weeks, and the weeks turned into months. Annie continued to work diligently, while Charlie sang and danced, enjoying the pleasures of the summer. The other insects in the meadow watched as Annie toiled away, some even joining Charlie in his carefree revelry. As autumn arrived, the leaves began to change color, and a chill crept into the air. Annie, having stored enough food for the winter, felt a sense of satisfaction. She had worked hard and was ready for whatever the cold months would bring. However, Charlie, still oblivious to the changing seasons, continued to sing and play, dismissing the warnings of his friends. One day, as the first snowflakes began to fall, Charlie finally realized that winter had arrived. He looked around and saw the meadow covered in a thick blanket of snow. The flowers were gone, and the once vibrant grass was now hidden beneath the icy surface. Panic set in as he realized he had no food stored for the winter. Desperate and cold, Charlie hopped over to Annie's home. He knocked on her door, shivering from the cold. "Annie, please let me in. I have no food, and I'm freezing. I should have listened to you. Can you help me?" Annie opened her door and saw her friend, the cricket, trembling in the cold. Her heart softened, but she also felt a pang of frustration. "Charlie, I warned you about this. I worked hard all summer to prepare for winter. I can't share my food with you if you didn't prepare." Charlie looked down, ashamed. "I know, Annie. I was foolish. I thought summer would last forever. Please, I'll do anything. I promise I'll help you next summer if you let me stay." Annie thought for a moment. She remembered the joy Charlie brought to the meadow with his songs and how he had always encouraged her to take breaks and enjoy life. "All right, Charlie. You can stay with me, but you must help me with my chores and learn to prepare for the future." Gratefully, Charlie agreed. He spent the winter in Annie's cozy home, helping her with various tasks. He learned how to gather food, how to store it properly, and even how to work alongside her. In return, Annie enjoyed the cheerful songs that Charlie sang to lift their spirits during the long, cold days. As winter slowly faded and spring began to bloom, Charlie had transformed. He had learned the value of hard work and preparation, and he was eager to share his newfound wisdom with others. When the warm sun returned, he and Annie worked together, gathering food and preparing for the next winter, but this time, they also took time to enjoy the beauty of the meadow. The other insects in the meadow noticed the change in Charlie. He was no longer just a carefree singer, he had become a responsible friend who understood the importance of balance in life. He would often say, "Work hard, but don't forget to enjoy the beauty around you." As the seasons passed, Annie and Charlie became the best of friends. They complemented each other perfectly. Annie's diligence and Charlie's joy created a harmonious balance in their lives. They taught the other insects in the meadow the importance of preparation while also reminding them to appreciate the present. And so, the ant and the cricket lived happily in the meadow, sharing their lessons with others and enjoying the beauty of each season together. The story of Annie and Charlie became a beloved tale among the meadow's inhabitants, a reminder that while hard work is essential, it is equally important to take time to enjoy life's simple pleasures.